time. Jason. 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 Jason.
What?
It's Kingdom Kids time.
Okay. What have I got to do?
Put your phone down
Oh, okay.
and listen.
Okay.
So I have been thinking about peace. And the Bible talks a lot about peace. And this lovely prayer that we've been singing about and talking about that God gave to Moses talks about peace. Now, peace is a bit like this puzzle I've got here. So this puzzle came in a little bag in all these different parts. And I had to put the pieces together to make it whole. And when I put them all together like that, look, it made a perfect cube. Now, peace is a bit like this. When things happen to us, like we get worried about something that might happen, it's a bit like that. And when we are sad because somebody's mean to us, it's a bit like that. And when we are unhappy, it's a bit like that. It's like we're not okay. We're not whole. We don't have peace. And sometimes those things can show in our bodies. So sometimes if something is really hard and I'm having a hard time, or if I'm really worried about something, I get a headache. And sometimes I get a tummy ache. And that's those things that are inside my mind showing up in my body. God doesn't want that for us. He wants us to have his peace. And his peace is like this. It's like we are whole. We are complete. We are okay on the inside. So this is one of the things that the Bible says about peace. And it's in Philippians. Philippians is a letter that was written to the people in Philippi. So in Philippians chapter 4 and verse 7, it says, God's peace will keep your hearts and minds in Jesus. The peace that God gives is so great we can't understand it. God's peace is so awesome. And also, did you hear it says that God's peace will keep our hearts and our minds? Do you remember that prayer that Moses was given has the Lord keep you in it? Do you remember we learned that keep means God protecting us, like a fence all around us. So God's peace can keep us. It can keep our hearts and our minds safe. And I think that is very important for all of us. So may the Lord bless you. May he give you his good stuff and keep you, protect you and keep you safe. May his face shine upon you. May you see all of his goodness. And be gracious to you, give you the things you don't deserve. And turn his face towards you, because it's so good when somebody looks right at you, isn't it?
Yes.
And may he give you peace. That feeling of being whole, of being okay on the inside. That thing that will protect your heart and your mind. So if you're feeling not okay, because God knows that will happen, you can ask him to give you his peace. I pray that God will be with you this week. I'll see you soon. Bye.